What's happening with you, YouTube? It's your boy Jake back with another informative video here. And if you guys remember, if you guys followed my channel back in the day, January 3rd, 2020, I did a video with the Bred 11s 2019 updated pair compared to the retail pair. I had a size 7 wide, which is this one here, 7 wide, and a size 8, and I compared them to my retail pair, and I gave these shoes a lot of praise. The size 7 and the size 8 with the way they were built. When I put them under the black light, no residue. Just like the cool grays, is like they had better like QC, like they took all the residue and all that stuff off. But 2 years later, we got a little problem. And like I said, I'm not here to bash fakes, but you know, my thing is the misrepresentation of the fakes. You see right there, those are the Win Like 96. Those are fakes. And if I would pan up, you'll see the Bred 11s that I did in my video, size 12. Those two shoes that I'm wearing. I'm not here. I'm just trying to give you guys some information here. Like I said, these shoes are not made for performance. This shoe was for my son. So he wore it for the better half of 2 years. He was wearing them, rocking them, going to school with them, playing ball in them, running around. You can see they're all worn out. You see the tassels and stuff all jacked up. So he was gonna wear them to school for PE, and he starts walking. He's like, "Hey, Dad, something's wrong with my shoe." And so he moves his sole and it starts doing this, starts talking on him. I was like, "Boy, you can't wear these." I say, "Take them off and put on some other shoes." And here's the other shoe falling apart. And it's the same thing that happened. And this is 2 years being worn. They're not sitting in the closet or anything. This 2 years being worn. So it's the same situation as my Concords. And remember, I mean, if you check the comments, it's like, "Hey man, where you got this from? Oh, it looks amazing. Is this and that?" And it is. I gave it a lot of praise, but like I say, these shoes are not made for performance. Unfortunately, these shoes, like I say, it's for the toe. These shoes are only for the toe, nothing more, nothing less. These are my Concords. Let me put this down. My Concords that I did in the video, played ball them. You can see all the scuffs in them, ripped in half. If you see here, that's the air unit. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know if it's a full air unit in here, but it's no air in it. There's no air in here. And this one here as well, you pull this open, the partial air unit, and there's no air. You can just push down here. There's nothing, and it's hard as a rock. Now, if you go in these videos and you see this production videos, like I showed with the cool grays being produced, that was being advertised by whatever OG factory or OG buy or whatever they are, and they go into that factory and they put their little card there while the shoes are being built, saying, "Hey, come buy with us. You know, we're the middleman. Come buy from us." And you see these guys and they do that multi-step adhesive process. So it looks like they had this white-looking Elmer's glue that they would put here, and then they'll use the clear glue that would go around here, and then they put it in the heater. And once they put them all together, then they would, use like this spacer here, and then they would inject glue here. So you can see the glue line right here where they inject it, and it's just flat. And look at that layer of glue. So, and then look how this one is. Look at the build on that one. It's like the same process. I have my original from 96, from the 90s. Yeah, my 11s, my Columbias. This is what I wore back in the day. These fell apart on me. I had them in the attic for the better part of like 3 years, and I wore them in the early 2000s, and the bottoms just started falling apart on me, but they felt so good. So this is how they were made, and this is the whole air unit that goes to complete shoe, and that's the whole carbon fiber shank there, and that's the build, the bottom of how they were made back then. And I tell you what, I mean, the retros don't even compare to how this felt. Balling in these were absolutely amazing. And it's soft. It's not very hard at midsole. So like I say, this is 2 fake shoes that fell apart on me. The air units are subpar. Can I go back to this one right quick? You see, you know, why the fakes weren't that great in quality. Can you see that Jumpman on that fake, on this legit shoe back in the day? Man, they came a long way, Jordan Brand, even from back then. Look how wonky that Jumpman is. Absolutely insane. The fake looks better. Look at that. They came a long, long way, man, Jordan Brand. But the quality on this thing is absolutely amazing. So like I say, these shoes are just for the toe. They're not built like the original shoes. My whole thing is to inform you guys and don't fall for the nonsense that people say. They're not built the same. That's the whole point I'm getting with this. This shoe fell apart. Look at that. It makes absolutely no sense. But my son now, he's like, can you get me a real one now? And my whole thing is, I didn't want to get a real one knowing what I know. I didn't want to spend that kind of money, and I was gonna get a fake. And plus, basically he's about to outgrow the shoe. I think he's grown out of this size. You know what I mean? So I'd have to spend money resale. You know what I mean, to get him a you know, possibly a legit shoe, and I don't even know. That's why I didn't get him a real shoe. You know what I mean? So, and I think he's a little scarred by the fakes, because he said he don't want them no more. He wants all retail, because I mean, I don't blame him. He just made his JV basketball team, and he has legit Carmines, and he has legit Jordan 5s and stuff like that. So his school has a specific color, so, you know, so I'm gonna have to get him whatever, man. But yeah, no foo-foos will be on the list, so they fall apart on him while he's playing ball, because that'd be embarrassing. So this is my story. I'm keeping it 100. Like I said, these shoes are just for toe. It's just cosmetic purposes. It's just to fill that empty void of not getting your retail shoe and not wanting to feed into the resellers, and you just get this counterfeit item. Like I said, they cut corners. That glue, that first glue that they use, that first layer that they put here, it looks like Elmer's glue. It looks like a glue from concentrate. Like, it's a powdered glue. They mix it with water, and then they just, you know, brush it onto the shoe, and then they use that other one that connects around here that adheres those, and then they put it in the oven. I think the Barge Infinity Cement is like 10 times better than what they use. You know what I mean? If you guys know who like remodeling shoes or doing shoes and stuff like that, and they use the Barge Infinity Cement, I mean, I think it's 10 times better than what these guys from Cross the Water use, man. So, and before I even go any further, yeah, we know about the Zion shoe falling apart. We know about multiple basketball player shoes falling apart, but I'm just telling you guys right here. But I mean, Zion shoe, he busted it open because he's like a freak of nature. But anyway, we got 2 Jordan 11s that fell apart, and that's with multiple use, not just wearing them, because these aren't falling apart over there. They're just wearing them. Performance, playing ball in them. These things are not made for performance. And yes, Jordan retail retros are made for performance, because there's basketball players playing every day with retros. And yes, they're not specially made for them, because these guys are going on StockX and going on the resale market because they can't get shoes all the time as well. So I'm just keeping it 100. That's your shoe. That's your shoe for balling. Let you know, guys know now. Please don't play ball in these shoes. And I actually went on Reddit, and I think I said this before. There's a guy went on the basketball court playing with fake off-white 5s, Jordans, and they fell apart on them. Word from the wise. Only for the toe. You do your stunting, you wear your shoe, and that's it, man. Don't go around running around trying to play ball, hoop dreaming with these things, because you keep it up, this is what's going to happen to you. This is what's going to happen to you. So, I'm still going to keep doing it, because I'm going to wear my Jordan 5 Oreos, the fake ones, and see how those hold up on the basketball court. That's what I'm wearing now. So when we start playing ball again, that's going to happen. I'm going to see how those hold up because I'm gonna start tearing these things up because I don't need them. So they got to find some type of use instead of taking up space in my house. So as long as my body holds up, hey, we gonna do it. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm just here. Hey, don't kill the messenger. I'm just bringing the information to keep you guys informed and to know what's going on with these things. They're not the same. Point blank, period, ... Look at the air units, man. Air units not even the same. Air units don't even hold air. It is what it is, man. Like I say, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Jake signing out. Tons and tons of videos coming up, man. I'm telling you, tons and tons of videos coming, man. I got a lot of heat for you guys. And stay tuned this week. Like I said, I posted in the community. Bred Thunders, Crimsons, whatever you want to call it, Crimson 4s. I have real versus fake, retail versus retail, and I will have 3 pairs. I will have 3 retail pairs. And I heard the boxes are different on them. So I hope I get different boxes so I can just give you guys all the information, man. So I'm going to have 2 size 12s, both from the Sneakers app, and 1 from Finish Line, which is the 9.5, man. Appreciate y'all guys. It's your boy Jake signing out. Peace.